Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over oil, natural gas, and solar and do our daily technical analysis update. Give you my opinion and what I see in some of these companies. They look pretty good. I think they're holding up very well, the companies themselves, in relationship to the down day in oil. So I think brighter days are ahead of us. I really do. So again, this is my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice, but let's get into the charts. I'll show you what I'm talking about for oil. So oil, yeah, we came up. We're right at this resistance area, right there. We had a big down day and small little up days. Usually means we're going to have a sell-off. We had a sell-off today. It was in the making. We could see it. If you're on the channel, you kind of had a heads up. So we had a little bit of a sell-off today. Now, will this go a little bit lower? It's really tough to know that. We do have a little wick at the bottom saying we kind of bounced up a little bit. So I think we're going to move sideways to maybe a little bit lower until we see buying pressure step in again. So I'm waiting for the buying pressure to step in before anything. Now, we've got natural gas moving on higher here. This one's been kind of just moving back and forth. We'll probably bounce a couple more times before going, we'll say, dramatically higher. But what I'm seeing in the companies is just, we've got big buying pressure through here and small little selling pressure. That's all we have. Two small little down days, even though oil sold off quite a bit today. I think that we have more upside in it before a bigger pullback. And we're seeing that across the sector. CDEV is just sitting here at the top of its pattern here, moving sideways. So we're right there trying to break out. It's kind of like a cup and handle pattern that's coming up. And I think we're going to break here anytime soon. Anytime soon. And I'm just waiting for oil. Maybe it's another day. Maybe it's tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. But when the buyers step in, I think we're going to move on up. And we're going to break and move maybe even dramatically higher if we can break this resistance area. And the same thing is with CPE. We have this resistance area going across. And we're developing these patterns, which are all bullish patterns, cup and handle patterns and whatnot. So I think we're probably going to head up here because remember, I'm looking for, we had big selling pressure here and then it reversed here, this bottom of a bullish, piercing, bullish engulfing. We came up and we've got big buying pressure, small selling pressure. I think this is going to resolve itself upward and break through this resistance line probably pretty soon. Tellurian it's already going. This one looks fantastic to continue higher. We've got Reconnaissance Energy Africa, bullish engulfing pattern at the bottom here. It's moving on up 16.5%. I've been riding this thing. I wrote it down and I'm still riding it back up. I purchased way back here. I purchased again in here and I purchased again in here. Grand Tierra Energy, this one's looking good. Smaller selling pressure than the buying pressure. Let it go and drift higher upwards. Here's Comstock Resources. You could draw a line through here, broke through this kind of resistance area. Big buying pressure, smaller selling pressure. I like it here wherever it bottoms out. And Comstock's got a lot of debt. It's highly leveraged to natural gas, so hopefully this thing can move on higher over time. Now, Crew Energy looks fantastic. Crew is doing this kind of little chart break pattern here, I think. We got like a little resistance line. We broke up. We came back and back tested, and I think we're probably going to continue higher. A lot of it depends on natural gas and oil, but it looks very good from this chart here. And Northern Oil and Gas, again, big buying pressure, small selling pressure. I think eventually it'll just continue to move on up over time. Looking at TAN, this is a solar ETF. This one looks fantastic as well. And what we did is we broke through this resistance line. We came on back, and now we've got a hammer pattern where it opened lower. It came back up, but it finished still on the downside. So I think we're going to see a big move higher here soon. And then we've got Beam. Beam, again, we broke the downtrend line here. Big buying pressure, small selling pressure. I think this is going to continue higher over time. It looks fantastic. Sunworks is still trying to break its downtrend line. This is what the downtrend line looks like. We're right there trying to break out. We're probably going to see a big move, maybe even tomorrow, to the upside when this thing breaks. So that's one that I own, and I'm holding on to it. And this would be a good one to look into. Sunworks. SOL, this one already broke. It's moving to the upside. Bullish engulfing pattern right here. And we're moving on up. So I would just hold on to it. We came into a little bit of resistance through here. That resistance going across, which is this guy right here. That's what we're kind of trying to break through, right in that area. And then once we break through it, I think we're going to see a big move higher in SOL, Renesola. We've got SunPower, bullish piercing pattern, which I think will resolve upward. We're just doing a little kind of retest of this breakout area. And I think we're going to see higher prices. Fuel cells looking good. I think we're just hold on to this bad boy. It's very volatile. We're going to see a big move coming in front of us, I think. Just hold on to it. And then plug, we broke through its resistance area. And all you have to do is just hold on and let these things make you money, guys. There's the area. We've got big buying pressure, small selling pressure, analogous for a move higher. Here's Peabody Energy. I'm putting this in as a bonus. We did break the uptrend here, but I am going to remain somewhat bullish on it. There's your uptrend line that broke. So we were in an uptrend. It broke out. It back tested, but we are in a downtrend now. We're in a fresh new downtrend. Doesn't mean that this thing's going to go all the way back down, but we'll have to monitor it. But it is in a downtrend, and we have to basically break this downtrend. So step one is to break the uptrend line. Step two is a higher low, this is a higher low. It tried doing a one last ditch effort, but now it's coming back down, and we broke through the $13 range. So look for a break above 13 to kind of be in an area where it kind of is trying to reverse this new downtrend. But that's what I have for today. Overall, looks very good. Very strong charts in oil, natural gas, and solar. The entire energy sector looks mucho bueno. Very good. And I'm holding on to my shares, guys. I'm holding on. I'm going to ride this thing higher. The gold to oil ratio is at 21 when I looked at it. Still of good value. It is not near overvalued, anywhere near it. So we have a lot of room to compress on the valuation train, so to speak. I don't know how to value solar as much, but if we have an energy crisis, I'm sure they're going to be throwing trillions of dollars at it. So I'm going to hold on, get some money, ride those things higher, maybe put them into free rides at some point in the future when the charts look not good. But that's probably a ways off. So hopefully you guys like the content. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.